What's up guys, my name is Courtney Budzyn and this is What's for Din. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make old-fashioned chocolate chip pancakes. These blow the box stuff out of the water. I mean like grenade kaboom, that much better. These are the fluffiest pancakes you will ever have in your entire life. And I'm going to tell you right now that they're so easy to make and they're so delicious. They have a flavor that I can't describe and there's nothing like some good homemade pancakes from scratch. So your ingredients are just your basic kitchen ingredients. I have some whole milk here, some melted butter, a couple of eggs, some vanilla extract, have some little bit of sugar, some baking powder, and some all-purpose flour. And of course, chocolate chips. If you don't want that, just leave it out. It's your just basic pancake recipe. Now I know this is weird. I don't know why, but I always add a splash of olive oil. And make sure it's extra virgin because regular olive oil might be a little bit too strong. I don't know what it does, but it makes it better. Every single time I've tried it with and without, and I always prefer it with just a little shot of olive oil. I don't know, I'm weird. I swear it makes a difference. So the first thing we're gonna do is combine our wet ingredients. So I have my milk here. Into that I'm gonna add my butter and my eggs, my vanilla bean paste. You can use vanilla extract. I like using vanilla bean paste and just a little shot of olive oil. Can't judge me until you try it. So I just whisk this together. Okay, now that that's mixed together, I'm just gonna set that to the side. And for the dry ingredients, I'm just gonna whisk my flour in with my baking powder and my sugar just to get them incorporated so I don't have to overmix the batter. All right, now this is the final step. Just gonna add my flour into my wet ingredients. And you can give it a whisk and try not to overmix it because then you're gonna have really dense pancakes. You just want it until all the flour, you can't see any flour. Okay. If you don't want your pancakes to be super thick, which I don't know why you wouldn't, just add a little bit more milk and then they'll be a lot more flat. But who doesn't like fluffy pancakes? So what we're gonna do is let this sit for about 5 minutes. And what I do is I allow my pan to heat up while that's sitting. And what that does is it allows the gluten to settle and you're just gonna get a better pancake just by letting it sit for a couple minutes. And it will also kind of thicken up a little bit. And as you can tell, I didn't put the chocolate chips in yet because we're gonna put them in at the end. That way, because usually if you put them in and mix them in now, all the chocolate chips will like sink to the bottom and then your pancakes won't be evenly chocolate chipped. And who wants that? Not me. So let's heat up our pan and wait for that and then we'll be back. My griddle's nice and hot, batter's ready to go, and I have a pan here that I just stick pancakes in when I'm done with them. That way I have more room on here and then they don't get cold. So what I like to do is use just a plastic cup because otherwise if I just try to pour it on, I end up making them way too big. Just dump that right in the center. Oh yeah. And then you just throw them in like this. So they get really in the center and you can spread them out as much as you want. You can put as many as you want. Ugh. Take some anger out. And as soon as you start to see the bubbles on the top, that's when you're gonna wanna flip it. Okay, it's ready for a flippy McGee. Woo, that's beautiful. So I like to put a little slab of butter at the top, which you can see didn't melt because I had these sitting out so I could take it for the thumbnail, but it looks cute. And then I just decorate it with some chocolate chips since all the chocolate chips are more visual at the bottom. And I like it that way because when you flip them, that way you don't get a whole bunch of like brown melted chocolate. It just doesn't look appealing when you do it that way. So let's cut into these babies. And it looks like a lot of syrup, but it's just because it went all on the outside. Oh yeah. Look how fluffy those are. Can you see that? Nothing like breakfast for din. So if you do want to recreate this recipe, just look below in the description box where you can find all the measurements as well as the written instructions. And if you did like this video, don't forget to smack that like button. And also, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you soon. Bye. So you won't be going back in.